We just got the offering flowers. Kêu mẹ bạn.
Mẹ, kia.
What time is it right now? It's 9:09. So we're heading out right now. Today we're going to Sankhu, going to a Vajrayogini Temple. There's a stray dog that just came here for food. Main gate's open, so it just came in. It smelled food, I guess. So it just came. There are a lot of stray dogs here. Look at this amazing day. Super sunny. So my wife and I got sore throat the other day. Today we're a little better, a lot better. And like on the first day of the trip, my eye had the eye sty, right? Now it's a lot better too with the eye drops. So glad that I went to see the doctor at the hospital, at the airport hospital. I think we're gonna have some breakfast first, and then we'll go to Sankhu, which is like 30 minutes away. We booked this taxi right here to go to Sankhu, and then now we're eating breakfast right here at the Himalayan Cafe. The taxi driver is waiting for us. It costs 1,500 one way to Sankhu from here. This is the taxi. Is 素的吗？素的。Our omelet.
我有的，两个我有的。
我不用了，我用手。
What's this thing? Oh, chickpea. Oh, 豆子。Chickpea, right? Yeah, yeah. 鹰豆。
不是鹰嘴豆。
鹰嘴豆 ，right?
鹰嘴豆。
对对对，然后这个是什么？阿鲁gobi 吗？
对对对。
阿鲁gobi，阿鲁。
买gobi。
And then this is naan or roti.
不是naan.
Roti.
What's the difference between naan and roti? To me, they all look.
We had such a delicious breakfast here at this local Nepali restaurant. But something that surprised us was that every dish was a little spicy. And because we were sick, that made our sore throat actually worse. We're on another taxi on our way to Sankhu. It's really dusty even inside the taxi because the windows are rolled open and then there's dust outside. So we're wearing masks. We're wearing masks inside the taxi. The taxi ride from the Himalayan Cafe all the way to the Vajrayogini Temple in Sankhu took about 30 minutes, and it was a really scenic drive. Sankhu is an ancient Newar town in Kathmandu. As we arrived Sankhu, we realized that the roads got bumpier and bumpier, and that's due to the brick roads that's uneven. Thankfully, we don't have car sickness. If someone suffers from car sickness, I would not really recommend this trip. It's way too bumpy, and also there are so many twists and turns. It is an ancient town, right? So you have to expect that the road conditions would be quite bumpy. We're following the van in front of us. We're going up to the Vajrayogini Temple. Honestly, I think that the car ride going up to the temple went by really quickly because it was so scenic and there's just so much to see around you. You will know that you have arrived when you see many prayer flags hung above you in the sky. We just got the offering flowers, And we're about to go up to the Vajrayogini Temple. The temple complex has multiple shrines and is dedicated to the tantric goddess Vajrayogini. People say that this temple has a well that has been providing water for centuries. A well, right? A well.
气筒.
Photography is not allowed inside this temple, and shoes are not permitted as well. There's 2 floors inside the temple, and we lit butter lamps and chanted some mantras inside. We kept walking down, discovering more shrines along the way. Since this area has been around for centuries, the stone steps are super worn. You really have to step carefully.
It's not easy to walk.
It looks like we were the only foreigners here. There were locals visiting to pray, but even then, there's not that many people, so it was a nice experience. Out of nowhere, a kind Nepali stranger appeared, and in just a few moments, we went from clueless tourists to learning the proper Nepali way to pay respects to the Buddha statues.
Yeah, just like
Oh, here? Oh,
yeah, and
like this.
in Nepal.
Oh,
the hand.
God.
Oh, the God.
oh, thank you
so much.
Okay.
in
Trying to
Nepal.
learn.
Oh,
This is a Nepali way.
Nepali way. Oh, so that's a hand. Hand.
Yeah,
The
hand,
hand.
yeah.
And
And this one,
then
hand.
the
Oh, not the head and hand, right?
Yes.
We always put this.
This one is insect. In Peru, like that.
Yeah.
Forming the insect. Like. Insect.
佢話喺尼泊爾係用手嚟摸佢隻手，
And the mustache.
之後摸自己嘅 forehead，之後個心咁咪得。
哦，心口意。
係啊係啊係啊，
摸手啊，唔係摸關。
係摸佢個手，之後摸自己個頭，係再個心。Yes，咁樣。
真的啊？
在那邊要做什麼？
繞。
It's considered very auspicious to walk clockwise around shrines or temples 3 times. So this is what we're doing right here. At the window openings of these shrines, you can leave a small offering and have your mala bracelet or charms blessed by the deity. We all lined up to do that. Our next stop is lunch, and we're headed to a resort called Sakwo Resort, and it's roughly 2 to 5 minutes away from the Vajrayogini Temple. I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera just for this trip, and so far I think it's pretty good for the image stabilization on these super bumpy roads.
Hi. We're on the way back to, well, not
We're just going back down the mountain. Super bumpy. Oh.
Super bumpy. Time to check.
this家餐厅叫什么名字？
我不知道啊。Sakura。
Sakura
是印
日文
度哎。
Sakura 是日文。
Sakako。这个。
Sakwo Resort， 哎，这个是酒店、饭店。
对啊，你们
哦。
你们也可以这边住哦。
哦。
对。
Ginger lemon tea.
Ginger honey lemon.
Ginger honey lemon tea. 这样很多 honey. It's a lot of honey. The bottom.
Ginger honey lemon tea.
It's a lot of honey actually. 整个下面都是 honey.
好像没有吗？这样金。
有啊。
你怕猫吗？快去。
你怕猫啊？
它不来还好。 After lunch, we drove back to the Boudha Stupa area and checked out some singing bowls. This shop is found deep inside some alleyway, and its entrance faces the Boudha Stupa. From what I remember, this singing bowl shop is at the end of a tanka shop. So when you're walking around the Boudha Stupa, you'll see a tanka shop and then you have to walk all the way to the end of it and then you'll see the entrance to this place. Now, there are so many shops around the Boudha Stupa. I don't remember the exact location of this one, but it's really near it. There are quite a few of these singing bowl, healing bowl shops around this area, but I find that this one in particular is probably my favorite one because it's really bright inside and their collection is really extensive.
没声音啊。
After we stepped outside from the shop, we're back at the roundabout around the Boudha Stupa, and this area is always very lively. You can see people walking clockwise around the stupa for their auspicious prayers. You would rarely see someone walk counterclockwise, but sometimes we actually did do that just because a shop was closer to us. Finally, we're at our last stop of the day before dinner, and this is the Shechen Monastery. We walked for roughly 4 minutes from the Boudha Stupa to get to this place. Funny thing is, since we didn't have a planned itinerary for this trip, we had no idea what this place was until after we toured around the whole monastery. Apparently, this monastery has a deep history rooted in Tibet. Shechen Monastery is one of the 6 great Nyingma monasteries. Originally in Tibet, it was destroyed during the Cultural Revolution. But in the 1980s, the legendary Buddhist master Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche rebuilt it right here in Nepal.
Ada or Ada?
Ada.
Tracy.
Tracy. Hi,
Amy.
Amy.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. We arrived at the monastery.
呢度叫咩名？
唔知啊。
咩雪蓮子啊嘛？佢啊，係咪個雪蓮子啊？
呢度叫咩名？
叫咩啊？唔知啊，我唔知啊，sorry 啊。
去過啲地方都唔知咩。Oops.
When we got to the other side of the monastery, there happened to be a puja going on, so we went to check that out. This monastery closes off to visitors at 5 p.m. and we got here right around that time, so we were lucky to be able to get inside. And we're back here again at the Boudha Stupa. We're always around here, I realize. But we're back here again and we're going to the Roadhouse Cafe to eat dinner. By this time of the day, we were really tired. And remember how I said that my sore throat got a little better during the morning? Well, it actually got worse over time, and by this time, I basically lost my voice. It seems like there's more people at nighttime walking around here than the daytime. Maybe it's because it's not as hot.
The restaurant that we had, breakfast that day.
Yeah.
Our spirits are high. Oh wow, you can see a lot of
Really?
Hi.
I totally lost my voice. If you can hear, I totally lost my voice. Oh God, we're sick.
I didn't lose my voice, but still,
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Unfortunately, we didn't have the appetite to enjoy this meal. Our sore throats came back and I totally lost my voice, so it was really hard to enjoy the food even though it looked amazing. We ordered the vegetarian momo and the grilled chicken skewers and also a pasta to share. But thankfully, our view at our table is the Boudha Stupa and it is beautiful at nighttime. We highly recommend sitting here for dinner. But other than that, we were feeling really tired and ready to go to bed. But this night is not over yet. We still needed to go get our birthday cake and then go back to eat it. Today is my birthday, and Tracy's birthday is just a few days away, so we decided to celebrate together. We ordered this 8-inch Black Forest cake from Amma Bakery, and it was very affordable and tasty.
What happened?
왜?
He's speaking to you in Hindi. What? He's speaking to you in Hindi.
This is the day after my birthday, and I totally lost my voice. Now tonight we're here we rested for the whole afternoon, and right now we're eating by the Buddha Stupa again. This is a pretty spacious restaurant. It's a cafe. Can I do over there?
If you're interested to travel to Kathmandu, Nepal, definitely check out the rest of the videos in our Nepal series. We visited so many different Buddhist pilgrimage sites and we ate at many different restaurants.